I find that that fight on the inside has become a lot more meaningful than my countless fights that I've had from the time I was 8 years old. Greetings all. This week I went through Luke 24:13 through 25, and in my situation, for those that don't know, before I was a parish administrator, before I was a father, I was a professional boxer, and that mission was kind of an all-encompassing mission from the time I was 8 years old up until 2 years ago when I stepped into the ring for the last time. And I recognized my own plight in the two disciples who were walking away from Jerusalem. In verses 13 and 16, they said we had hope. The vision that they had of how their lives were going to develop was upended in then comes Jesus and reframes the lens of their suffering through scriptures. Following up at the table, Jesus takes the bread, he blesses it, breaks it, gives it to them, and then their eyes were opened. How this relates to prize fighting and boxing is that I took on responsibilities with youth programming, youth training, adolescents, both for competition and truancy programs. So the goal of the mission went from being less my own glory to helping others and equipping them discipline, the order. The boxing gym becomes kind of a sanctuary for them, and it becomes a place of character formations. I see now, after having read this chapter, how when Jesus died on the cross, it wasn't the end of the story like the disciples had thought. Death did not have the ultimate victory. And I see how, even though I'm not the focal point anymore, I'm not, the hero in the story, by stepping into the role of a mentor, I can now pour into others, and it's wonderful to see how they mature from troubled young men to well-spoken young men. They're doing better in school, and I find that that fight on the inside has become a lot more meaningful than my countless fights that I've had from the time I was 8 years old. So this idea of evolution, of reframing, of being able to reframe your own story through scripture is what I got out of this week's reading the most. I really related to them both in how they felt in that moment and in how Jesus came to open their eyes with the reframing of their situations with the scriptures. He took something away to give them something greater.